Have you ever noticed that, many times, it's not what you wish for, but what you deeply believe, that shows up in your life? Authors like Joseph Murphy, in The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, and Napoleon Hill, in Think and Grow Rich, have been teaching this for decades. And the Bible confirms this truth in Proverbs 23 verse 7, "As a man thinks in his heart, so is he." Today, I'm going to show you, in a simple and practical way, why you attract exactly what you believe, and how changing that inner root can transform every area of your life. If you're tired of asking, and nothing changes, if you feel that your results don't match your efforts, or if you keep repeating the same cycles over and over again, then this video may be the mental shift you've been waiting for. Today you will understand why belief is stronger than desire, how it shapes your reality, and how to reprogram your mind to finally attract what you truly want. So stay with me, because throughout this video, you'll discover tools, practical examples, and spiritual principles that can bring more clarity, peace, prosperity, and direction into your journey. And let me ask you, what have you been believing about yourself? About money? About relationships? About your future? If any of those answers don't strengthen you, then this video is exactly what you need today. Shall we begin? Most people want change, but very few truly believe they deserve it or are capable of achieving it. And that creates an inner conflict that blocks any real progress. Wanting is easy, it's conscious, quick, and superficial. Believing is deep, it's emotional, subconscious, and powerful. That's why, just as Murphy and Hill teach, belief always wins over desire. When your subconscious doesn't agree with what you want, it simply sabotages it. Wanting prosperity has no power if you believe money is hard, dirty, or distant from your reality. Wanting a happy relationship won't help if, deep down, you believe you don't deserve love. These internal conflicts make life respond not to what you ask for, but to what you feel is true. The subconscious mind doesn't understand requests, it understands convictions. And that's what determines your daily behavior. Trying to change your results without changing your beliefs is like trying to run with an invisible handbrake on. You move a little, but you always snap back to the same starting point, frustrated and exhausted. The real truth is this: nothing outside of you will transform while your internal beliefs stay the same. Life reflects what you believe is possible, natural, and deserved. And that's why, today, we're going to break this cycle and replace old beliefs with new internal foundations. The Bible has taught about the power of the mind and belief long before modern studies ever existed. In Mark 9 verse 23 it says, "All things are possible to him who believes." Not to the one who wishes, not to the one who asks, but to the one who believes. This clearly shows that faith is deep conviction, not superficial desire. This principle appears throughout Scripture, revealing that our inner thoughts shape our reality. This is not just spirituality, it is psychology applied for thousands of years. Proverbs 23 verse 7 reinforces that we become exactly what we think in our hearts, not what we show on the outside. Belief is spiritual, emotional, and behavioral, and that's why it determines results. Jesus often asked, "Do you believe I can do this?" before performing miracles, showing that a person's own faith opened the path for the impossible. The miracle began inside, before it ever manifested outside. True spirituality is not built on empty requests, but on convictions rooted in God's truth. The Bible teaches that believing means stepping into a new identity, a new behavior, and a new vision of yourself. When faith aligns internally, life changes. And that's exactly what we're exploring in this video. How to unite biblical wisdom and mindset to build strong beliefs aligned with the life you want to achieve. Desire is only the first layer of transformation, but by itself, it has no real power to create change. Desire is conscious, rational, and controlled. Belief, however, is emotional, deep, and written into your subconscious. This means that if your subconscious doesn't agree with your desire, it wins every time. That's why so many people ask for prosperity but continue living in scarcity. Their old belief is stronger. Desire lights the spark, but belief decides the outcome. Science shows that we make decisions based on emotional and unconscious patterns. In other words, your conscious mind is not in control, your subconscious is. When you desire something but believe the opposite, your subconscious finds ways to keep everything exactly as it is. The result is self-sabotage, procrastination, fear, avoidance, bad choices, negative emotions. None of this is a lack of willpower, it's old beliefs running your life. That's why desire is not enough, you must believe. And believing means training your mind to accept a new pattern as natural. When your belief changes, your behavior changes. And when your behavior changes, your results finally change. That's what we're going to work on throughout this video, how to reprogram your beliefs so they support your desires instead of blocking them. When belief and desire align, life begins to flow. Many people believe they know what they truly believe, but in reality, they only know their desires and conscious thoughts. Real beliefs are not what you say, they are what your results reveal. Everything that keeps repeating in your life, success or failure, abundance or scarcity, shows what you truly believe on a subconscious level. That's why, before you change your life, you must first uncover the beliefs hiding beneath the surface. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to identify them. One of the methods is to observe your emotional reactions in important situations. When you think about money, do you feel fear or peace? When you think about love, do you feel security or doubt? Emotion reveals belief, not logical thought. Deep questions also help. Do I truly believe I can, and do I feel worthy of this? The honest answer may be uncomfortable, but it is freeing. It's the very first step toward transformation. Identifying your beliefs is like turning on the light in a dark room. Before, you kept stumbling without understanding why. Now, you see everything clearly. From this awareness, you can begin replacing old, limiting beliefs with new inner truths. And throughout this video, you will learn exactly how to do that, without complexity, without mysticism, in a practical and conscious way. Self-awareness is the doorway to a new reality. Changing beliefs is not a magical process, but it becomes completely possible when you use the right tools. The first is the use of deep affirmations, repeated with emotion until the subconscious accepts a new pattern. The second is visualization, a technique taught by Neville Goddard, where you imagine yourself living the desired outcome until it feels natural. When the mind accepts the image, the body follows. Everything begins on the inside. Another powerful method is behavioral repetition, acting as someone who already believes it is possible. Behavior creates identity, and identity creates belief. If you act every day like someone prosperous, confident, and secure, your mind begins to accept that pattern as truth. Your environment also plays a major role. Negative people reinforce negative beliefs, while inspiring people strengthen your new ones. Changing your environment isn't luxury, it's strategy. The Bible also becomes a transformative tool in this process. Replacing negative thoughts with verses of truth and spiritual identity strengthens the subconscious. When you fill yourself with the Word, your beliefs begin to align with promises, not with fear. And when you combine these tools, affirmation, visualization, behavior, environment, and scripture, you build a complete reprogramming process. And that's exactly what we're going to develop throughout this video. Real stories help us understand how beliefs shape destinies. Jim Carrey, before fame, visualized his life as a successful actor every single day and even wrote a check to himself for $10 million. He believed before he saw. Oprah Winfrey, who came from poverty and deep trauma, always said that you become what you believe. These stories prove that belief is the foundation of change. But it's not just celebrities. Ordinary people change their lives every day by transforming their internal beliefs. Maybe you've experienced something similar yourself, when you truly believed in something and everything began to flow. Or when you didn't believe, and nothing worked. This shows how the subconscious silently influences our decisions. These stories remind us that we are not stuck in the past, but in the beliefs we keep alive inside us. Stories of overcoming inspire us because they show that it's not about luck, but about beliefs aligned with action. When you change your conviction, you change your posture, your energy, and you attract new opportunities. To truly enter this process, it's important to stop and observe your mind. Close your eyes for a few seconds and think about your biggest goal. Now ask yourself, do I really believe this is possible for me? Do not answer with logical thinking, but with your inner feeling. Your emotional response reveals the real level of your belief. And this simple exercise already begins to transform your awareness. If the answer is insecurity, fear, or doubt, it shows that there is a limiting belief sabotaging your desires. It's not weakness, it's conditioning. When you look at a goal and feel peace, conviction, and naturalness, it means your belief is already aligned. This alignment changes everything: your energy, your decisions, and your results. The core message of this video is simple yet powerful. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you believe. When your inner beliefs finally align with your desires, your life begins to shift in a new direction. What once felt impossible becomes reachable, and what seemed far away begins to move toward you. Real transformation starts within, inside your heart, your mind, and your faith. and this change is completely within your reach. You hold the power to reprogram beliefs, break old patterns, and build a new reality for yourself. Nothing changes overnight, but everything begins on the day you decide to change. If this video awakens something inside you, it means a seed of transformation has already been planted. And I want to walk with you on this journey, bringing reflections, principles, and tools to strengthen your mind and your faith. If this message spoke to you, I invite you to keep watching the next videos, because together we're going to build a new mindset. Leave a comment sharing what touched you the most, and share this video with someone who needs this message. Remember, you become what you believe. And today may be the day when a new belief begins to grow within you. Infinite Mind. Expand your consciousness. Recreate your reality. Subscribe, and begin your journey of transformation.